There are many games that people want to see return from the Sonic franchise. These games could return in any form, from ports to remasters to remakes. However, as of recently, we learned that Sonic Colors is getting a remaster from the lovely people over there at Blind Squirrel. In my opinion, the remaster looks very well done, and I know for a fact that they're going to kill it with this remaster because they made the Borderlands 1 remaster and that game was just amazing. But the next question that people have is what game will get remastered next, and if games will get remastered at all after Colors. The most popular request is Sonic Unleashed. There are so many good reasons why that game should get remastered. However, in this video, I want to cover some ideas for remakes and remasters for a certain game from this franchise. That game is Sonic Heroes. That may be a bit of a surprise because in the debate of remasters and remakes, Sonic Heroes is almost never mentioned. But not only do I think a Sonic Heroes remaster or remake would be awesome, I also think it completely fits in the Sonic series as of right now. So there are going to be multiple parts of this video where I explain different pitches I have for the game. The 3 pitches that I will make in this video will be a Sonic Heroes port, a Sonic Heroes remaster, and a Sonic Heroes remake. Also, just note that this is my opinion and I have a bit of a controversial take when it comes to Sonic Heroes, so just keep that in mind. So without much else to say, let's get right into the video. The first pitch I have is an enhanced port. I think that a simple port of Sonic Heroes that has a higher resolution and has 60 frames per second is already good enough. Why do I think this? Well, because the game wasn't poorly received, it was actually the most average you can get with review scores. I highly doubt anyone is going to clown on Sonic Team for this because it's not really funny to clown on Sonic Heroes. It really wouldn't hurt Sonic that much as a brand if this game was ported. On top of that, Sonic Heroes sold very well, so there's going to be a lot of people who buy it simply just to relive their nostalgia. I think that porting Sonic Heroes would make a lot of old Sonic fans relapse into the franchise, which is very good for us. I don't know how much better a Sonic Heroes port would sell compared to Unleashed, but I think it would be pretty close or maybe even more. So far as Sega, I think it's completely within your boundaries to port Sonic Heroes. Not only will you not get clowned on, you can also make a lot of money. The last point that I'm going to make is that the tone of the game fits very well with the current state of the franchise. As far as I can see from Sonic Colors Ultimate and the upcoming Colors cartoons, it looks like they're sticking with the tone of the meta era. And this just lines up perfectly, because as you guys know, Sonic Heroes is easily the most lighthearted Sonic game from the early 2000s. Sonic Heroes is a pretty child-friendly game, while also giving us a somewhat interesting story. It just all adds up to being a pretty good decision for Sonic Team to make. Also, I mean, Iizuka said he'd be down to port more games, so why not port Sonic Heroes? I think it would sell well, I think it would be well received, and I think it would fit within the current tone of the series. If you are to do a Sonic Heroes port, I recommend that you just don't do it alone. Iizuka, you said that you want to port more Sonic games, so why not make a Sonic 3D Origins that features the adventure games, Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Unleashed? Maybe throw in Sonic Generations and Shadow the Hedgehog if you're feeling generous. And that's how I would do a Sonic Heroes port. I'd much rather have it in a collection, but if it does get released alone, I guess I'll be fine with it. But do I really want a Sonic Heroes port? Well, it'd be nice, I guess, but I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic Heroes, and there's a lot of issues that the game has that bogs down the experience for me. So that brings us into our next segment. I would rather have a Sonic Heroes remaster, and I am fully aware that the chances of this happening is slim to none. Anyways, allow me to elaborate on why I think a remaster would be pretty good for Sonic Heroes. I used to love Sonic Heroes, and it's probably one of my most played Sonic games as a kid. But as I've gotten older, I am noticing a lot of little tiny annoyances that just rub me the wrong way. It's gotten to the point where I can't keep my patience when I play the game. I'm not saying Sonic Heroes is a bad game. I think it's decent, I just can't do it anymore, you know what I'm saying? It's a similar situation to Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. At its core, it's a great game, but it has so many tiny issues that makes the whole game a less enjoyable experience. So basically, this is a death by 1,000 paper cuts. I think that remaster would be great, because a lot of my main issues with Heroes can be easily fixed. There's a lot of tiny issues I really do not like about the game, but for now, I'm just going to list my main complaints that they could fix in a remaster. Number 1. Make the collision a lot better. There are some moments where the collision could really screw you over at random moments in the game. It's a little buggy and it's kinda easy to fall through the map on some areas. But don't get the wrong idea. I want to emphasize that while the collision is annoying, it does not mean the game is completely broken and you fall through the map constantly. I've seen a lot of people call Sonic Heroes a broken game. It is not a broken game, it's just a buggy game. Number 2. Please fix little tiny character abilities. This sounds very minor, but man, it's annoying. For example, Tails, if you run out of flight, he drops like a rock. There should be a little bit more progression so that you have a chance to save yourself. Make it so that when you run out of flight, you can move forward as you're constantly going down. But in Sonic Heroes, you're going down and you can't move in any direction. Also, another example. If Sonic runs onto a fan to glide on, please just let us switch to Knuckles. I hate when I have to completely get off the fan just to switch to him when I'm already on the fan. Now, both of those reasons are pretty small, but added up with a bunch of little glitchy parts within the level, it just all becomes a little bit annoying. However, this next one is a huge issue that can be easily fixed. Please let us play the final story after Sonic. I cannot stand playthroughs of this game when I have to play through the story 4 times. Also, the argument that every story offers something new and interesting is not good. Sure, the other stories can make the levels shorter, longer, or add a few moves, but at the end of the day, you are playing a loosely edited version of Sonic's story. Don't compare this to the adventure games, because when you play as other playable characters in the adventure games, it's a completely different gameplay style from Sonic's high-speed stages. When you're playing Sonic, it's a completely different game from when you're playing Knuckles' Emerald Hunt stages. Your same skill set from Sonic's story carries over into Team Dark, Team Rose, and Team Chaotix. Same gameplay style with a few changes, which I appreciate, but it's not enough. And I'm not asking for them to remove the other stories. I'm just asking for them to let us play after playing one of the stories. So basically, let us play the final story if we complete at least one of the stories with all of the Chaos Emeralds, and we'll all be good. Side note, I'm not saying we get rid of the other stories. I'm just saying we should be able to play the final story after playing one of the 4 that we already have. Okay, for this next section of the video, it's going to be very ambitious. Just know that I already know that this will never happen in a million years. But I'm still going to talk about it anyway because I think it's interesting. A Sonic Heroes remake. Not a port, not a remaster, a remake. A remake is a game that is rebuilt from the ground up with various amounts of changes. Now, I have some controversial ideas for this remake, so just bear with me. I want Sonic Heroes to be a boosting game. Okay, after hearing that, you probably got your pitchfork. Allow me to explain. Sonic Heroes level design has a lot of straight paths that are just followed by platforming segments. On top of this, one big issue that many people have with the game is that Sonic's acceleration is a little too intense and janky. My solution is to add the boost. Think about it. We have these long paths where we do nothing. Add the boost so we can control our own acceleration. Then, once we're done boosting through the long paths and we reach a platforming segment, we can stop boosting and do some platforming. If we do it this way, we will have less people slipping off the map so easily. Yes, I know you could just switch to Tails to avoid slipping off, but if we add the boost, we can make it a lot more simple for people who are trying to play the game. It just makes everything simple on how Sonic moves. You don't have to learn around the slipperiness of his character. Also, the boost would make the game a lot faster and intense. Obviously, it would be an edited version of the boost, and it's not going to be as advanced as the boost in Sonic Generations or Sonic Unleashed, because the level design doesn't fully support that playstyle. Imagine a Sonic Colors boost, but fully 3D, so that when you're not boosting, it still feels natural. In this remake, I would also fix the special stages to be a lot less slippery, but I want to keep the original slipperiness of the special stages in the hard mode of the game. I want to do this because I feel like challenging special stages in the Sonic series have always been charming. When you're playing the classic Sonic games and you finally get the Chaos Emerald, It feels special and satisfying. And the reason why it feels special is because those special stages are hard. Unless you're Sonic 3 or Sonic Mania, those special stages are pretty easy. I would also put all of the minor improvements I mentioned that I want in the remaster. So that means better collision, being able to play the final story, and character improvements. Lastly, I would like to add some extra cool stuff to the hard mode. For example, I want all of the stages to have a different time of day. This could mean that Seaside Hill takes place during the evening, and maybe Grand Metropolis takes place at night. I feel like simple changes like this can go a very long way when you're re-experiencing a game. There are some more tiny changes I would make, but these are the main ones. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people who are upset with my pitch for a remake, and that's perfectly fine. I can fully understand why somebody might be annoyed with Sonic Team adding something like the boost into this game. I know for a fact that if anybody argued removing Big, Gamma, or Amy from Sonic Adventure in a remake, I would be throwing hands with them. If you couldn't tell, I'm not the biggest Sonic Heroes fan. These are just my experiences with the game and how I would improve them. It's okay to disagree with me. So my question for you guys is, what would you do with this game? Would you port it, remaster it, or remake it? Your choice on what you want, and tell me how you would do it. I would love to see your guys' thoughts, so make sure to leave that down below. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. It helps this channel get out there to you guys, and I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications on if you want to be notified of future videos. And follow my Twitter. Over there you can talk to me or see my current opinions about the franchise. Anyways guys, that's the end of the video. I love you guys. Adios. My channel members are Sonic the Hedgehog, Chaos Control VA, Thomas One Rai, Zeus Sonic, Gamer Blake 90, Rubik Dash, JNextV, The Loganator, Saint, Crash D00D, Shadow Poser, Sonopedia, The Squeaker Nerd, Super Shaddix Boom, Snicks, So Nice Extreme, Super Saint Sonic, Just Kidding and Kidding, Scape, Sonic Pip, and Sonic Fan. Thank you guys so much. You guys help out this channel a lot. I can never repay you guys. You guys went out your way to help me. Thank you guys so much. Love you guys. See ya.